Autoimmune disease and lupus represent a class of diseases where the body's immune system has become dysfunctional. The body's immune system attacks itself, and this causes many illnesses. Some common autoimmune diseases include rheumatoid arthritis and lupus, but by taking supplements you can reinforce your immune system and reduce the likelihood and severity of the autoimmune diseases. Lupus is a chronic inflammatory disorder of the connective tissue. 90% of those afflicted are women, and it mostly occurs in young adults. The prognosis of people with lupus depends on the severity of the condition and whether any dangerous complications develop. Mild cases of lupus respond very well to natural medicine. Those with more serious illnesses can expect to achieve some relief of their symptoms with the natural approach. Green leafy vegetables are important for autoimmune disease. For a well-balanced, high-fibre diet with plenty of green vegetables, maximise your intake of steamed vegetables like broccoli, kale, beet and collard greens. Avoid allergens or foods you're sensitive to, as these can trigger flare-ups. Many have found avoiding wheat, chocolate and milk to be helpful. Avoid alfalfa sprouts, as these interfere with protein metabolism. Large amounts of raw cabbage depress thyroid function and should also be avoided. Beta-carotene is required by the immune system and the adrenal gland function. It takes at least 10,000 international units a day. Full-spectrum digestive enzymes providing at least 5,000 international units of lipase, 2,500 international units of amylase, and 300 international units of protease 3 times a day can help many lupus patients who have digestive problems. Many patients with lupus have difficulty absorbing sufficient protein, so take a good amino acid complex that supplies all the essential amino acids, plus cysteine, the precursor of glutathione. GABA relaxes the nervous system and improves nerve transmission, and carnitine is important for energy. For the first month, take free-form amino acids plus 500 mg of L-cysteine twice a day. Then in the second month, add in 500 mg of N-acetylcysteine twice a day. In the third month, add 500 mg of GABA. In the fourth month, add 500 mg of L-carnitine, and in the fifth month, also add another 500 mg of L-carnitine. Lupus patients normally have fragile bone function, especially if steroid use has been chronic. Calcium at 800 mg per day and magnesium can be taken. Those with compromised renal function require less. Vitamin K also helps with bone formation, K2 being the best form. Essential fatty acids such as those found in black currant seed oil, borage oil, evening primrose oil and flaxseed oil have anti-inflammatory effects, and these are beneficial for the skin. Vitamin C, glucosamine, chondroitin sulfate, MSM and bromelain help support joint function. Green food supplements contain important trace minerals that are missing from an ordinary diet. It also acts to alkalinize the body. Chlorella and spirulina are particularly good. Probiotics like acidophilus, of 5 billion or more strength to stabilize the gastrointestinal system, can be of benefit. Vitamin C, 1,000 mg per day, has strong anti-inflammatory properties, and it strengthens the collagen and the connective tissue matrix. Take it together with L-lysine, 500 mg per day, L-proline, 250 mg per day. You can also include ascorbyl palmate, the non-acidic form of vitamin C. Vitamin E promotes healing, and it's a strong antioxidant. 400 to 800 international units per day is recommended. Those who are taking Coumadin or warfarin should refrain from excess vitamin E, as it has blood thinning effects. Zinc supplementation beyond 30 mg per day should be refrained from. DHEA is a hormone that stimulates the adrenal glands. Adrenal gland function is often compromised in people with lupus. 15 to 25 mg per day minimum is recommended. For higher doses, you should have a blood test to check your DHEA levels. Plant sterols should be considered, as these act as weak natural steroids to reduce the inflammatory response, and they're good for autoimmune disease. Some tonic herbs to increase energy are astragalus, cordyceps and Siberian ginseng. You should avoid herbs that stimulate the immune system like echinacea, cat's claw and olive leaf. The reishi, maitake and shiitake mushrooms enhance immune function. They also improve the parasympathetic nervous system and the heart function. You can take moderate doses of concentrated extracts equivalent to 1 to 3 grams per day in divided doses. Grapeseed or pine bark extract have strong antioxidant effects. You can take 500 milligrams twice a day. Turmeric is an excellent anti-inflammatory, and it's effective against arthritic type pain. You can take 300 to 500 milligrams 2 to 3 times per day with bioperin. You should quit smoking, avoid contact with environmental pollutants, including automobile exhaust, tobacco smoke and herbicides. Avoid excessive exposure to the sun. Be careful with over-the-counter sunscreen that you might be allergic to. Be careful with any hormone replacement therapy. Manipulation of the sex hormones can trigger lupus. Use hypoallergenic shampoos and avoid heavy fragrances. Some people have a hyperactive immune system. When coupled with adrenal fatigue syndrome, they can have symptoms that surface that resemble autoimmune disease. You can see my videos on chronic fatigue for more info, such as mitochondrial boosting supplements like D-ribose, NADH, PQQ and CoQ10 for more energy. To book a consultation or to learn more about herbs, supplements and natural treatments, check out my website.